What's happening, everyone? This video, I want to talk about my workspaces, workstation, desktop setups, all that, right? Now, I have about 3 in the house. So, a lot of this stuff was stuff that I had before. I kind of had off to the side and kind of decided to make it into a, workspace, Mac and PC type thing. So, I decided to kind of come up with some basic ideas for a desk setup. Some people desk setup are a labyrinth, great looking, elegant lighting, all that stuff. This is just a basic, I call it a basic setup, but it works for me. I'm trying to get in the habit of when I'm at work, working on something, that's it. I want to be zoned out, focusing on taking care of what I need to take care of while I'm working at one of these stations. So that's what this video is going to be about. So let's go and get started with the first one. Now, the first one is a Mac Mini setup, right? As you can see right here to the side of me is a 2 monitor setup. Now, these monitors are a Dell. Let me get this model number right, because some of these model numbers be crazy. Dell S2722QC 27-inch 4K displays. Now, they probably need to be calibrated, of course, but they're 4K displays. I use them for, when I had laptop setups. They can charge the laptop and display at the same time. So I was using it for my MacBooks. And it works just perfect, charges it really well, all that stuff. But here's something I want to leave in the comment section. Dual monitor, ultra wide. Let's have that conversation in the comment section. So I had 2 monitors, put them together, and, had a little setup. Now, this is the Mac Mini M1 version. When I switched from Adobe Premiere to DaVinci Resolve, seamless transition. Wasn't no problems, no hiccups, or nothing. Now, when I get to my other setup, you also see the reason why I did that. What I have on top of it is a Scarlett 2i2. I use that to just monitor my audio. Nothing fancy. I know there's other high-end ones, the Apollo, some other ones out there, but had this laying around, used that to kind of monitor my audio, use some headphones and stuff like that. The dock I have on it is a Techi USB-C port. I like it and I don't like it. I like it because it gives me ports in the front. I don't like it because it don't have any ports in the back. So if I wanted to have my hard drive in the back, I can't because it's a USB spot that's taking up a slot in the Mac Mini. So it has the USB-C in the front, and it looks odd with having the hard drive right there, but it is what it is. I just work for what I got. So the keyboard is a basic Logitech keyboard, MX Master keyboard. It has up to 3 devices you can switch between. I like the number pad on mine. I always did for some odd reason. I hate when it's not on there. I kind of like typing my numbers right there. Like when I used to work at a cash register, you had the regular number key, like the letters and stuff like that. You had the keys, right? The number keys right here. And I used to always use that. So I'm so used to doing that when it comes to that. That's why I kind of stick with numbers on the end of the keyboard. Just me. Some people like the condensed keyboards where it ain't got the numbers on the side. Me, I like the numbers. Now the mouse is the wireless mouse, is the MX Master 3. Had it for years, been using it, and it works seamlessly fine. And I want to thank to all my YouTuber videos I watched out there. I don't got all your names, but the one accessory that I have, didn't know how much of a useful thing this was, is this BenQ Halo light. Thank y'all. Didn't realize how much light that emits and how helpful it was working with that. I want to thank y'all. Didn't think it was necessary. Used to always say why people got that. Then when I see it for myself and used it for myself, can't go back. Thank y'all. And that's pretty much it for my Mac Mini M1 setup. Basic, like I said, ain't no lights or nothing like that. It's just, I'm making it a workstation. When I come there, editing a video, editing a podcast, anything like that, that's what it's for. I don't browse the internet no more. I used to go in there, browse it. I don't even do that no more. When it's work, it's work. Nothing else, right? Now, next to it is a similar setup, but this is my PC setup. Now, I had this HP gaming PC for years. I used to edit off of it before I switched over to Sony cameras, which is like editing the robot on these things, and it was just terrible. I just couldn't do it. So it's been laying around for a while now, so I just kind of wanted to put it to use, right? I don't really game on PC. That's my son's department. He's a big gaming PC guy, but it's just laying around. Why not use it for, maybe live streaming, things like that when it comes to just like having a PC around. It's a similar setup. 2 monitors. Like I said, I want to have this conversation in the comment section. Ultra wides or dual monitors, right? Now this is a 32-inch 4K displays, right? These are Samsung displays. I forgot the actual model, but I'll try to leave it in the link description if I can find them. Because one is actually a monitor / TV, right? Where you can watch apps and things like that. Comparing the 2 screens to side by side, that one's a little bit more washed out compared to the actual monitor. So maybe because of the TV calibration that comes with it and all that, maybe is the reason why, but it's a little washed out. If you can see it in the video, it's a little washed out compared to the actual monitor. But this is a 32-inch dual monitor setup. BenQ Lite, of course. Like I said, this PC is old. I'm trying to find the specs for it. I believe it's like 16 gigs of RAM, a GTX something in there. I can't even remember the specs because it's so long. But like, I basically just kind of use this for, having a PC around and using like apps that, like OBS and things like that. I'm getting used to using those on the PC because I'm going to use that as the streaming setup, or like conferencing calls. But I can edit on here with DaVinci Resolve. A little bit more frustrating, hard to deal with because of the CPU that's in there. It's an Intel, I want to say i7. I forgot what generation, but it's, like I said, it's a PC that I had laying around, so I just wanted to put it to some use and kind of have a PC around because, I came from PCs, been using PC for years, didn't want to just not use it and kind of put it to some use doing something. Now, similar to the Mac Mini, I have a Scarlett 2i2 I use for, monitoring audio, things like that. I have this Kingston Media drive where, SD cards, micro SD cards, all these other things. You can transfer stuff with that. I actually put the Rode Streamer X with it. Like I said, I was trying to get into streaming, and that's why I wanted to use a PC and kind of have a setup and things like that and use that. That's just what, I don't know why I want to just use the PC just for that. So I've just decided to kind of make that the streaming PC, edit videos, in a pinch if I want to do my PC thing. And yeah, the keyboard is a basic keyboard and mouse that comes with it. It's wired, so I ain't feel like putting in the wireless one, so I just roll with the wired ones and just, it is what it is. I am a little spoiled by the 32-inch monitors with that one. Bigger displays. That's all I can say. Like, basically, I'll just enjoy the bigger displays. More on your screen real estate, things like that. 4K display, so yeah, that's pretty much it for that. And my last final setup is something I kind of threw together because I had an extra monitor around, and sometimes I don't want to make my bedroom a workstation, but sometimes I may not want to come downstairs, may want to be upstairs and relax and just be able to edit a video up there or anything along those lines. So it's kind of similar to the Mac Mini. Now I have another Mac Mini upstairs with an M2 chip, better performance as far as, video editing when it comes to these Sony cameras with this codecs, and that 422 is something brutal when it came to my PC. But when I switched to M1s, the silicon, no hiccups. So can't go wrong with that. Similar to, like I said, this another Dell 4K display. Got the light, of course. Thank you guys for that. And I have a Scarlett Solo with this one. Same thing, like I said, it's just a mono audio, things like that. Keyboard is similar to the Mac Mini downstairs with keyboard, the MX keyboard, 3 devices, MX Master 3. Yeah, that's pretty much it as far as my desk setups and workstations. Because I'm trying to get myself in this thought of, I'm on a desktop, work, edit video, edit a podcast, information, things like that. everyday kind of media consumption, YouTube, Netflix, Disney Plus, Prime Video, anything along those lines, laptops. I have a Razer gaming laptop I kind of use for my PC, side of things, Windows. And I got a MacBook Pro 16-inch that Mac, browse the web, do what I think. Anything I can do with my laptop, so I can do it on desktop. But I'm trying to get away from using the desktop for media consumption, things like that. That's what my laptop's going to be for. They get away from that. Like, try to take my mind away from this is work, this is fun. That's what I'm trying to put my mind at. So when I come home from work and I just want to browse the internet, pull out my laptop. Not get on the desktop and have to boot it up and all that other stuff. And I ain't working on a video or anything like that. That's left alone. Laptop work. And that's pretty much it for my, workstation / desktop setups. Some videos I've seen these elaborate setups where they got studio monitors, lighting, all that beautiful stand desk, the stand that move your monitor up a little bit so you can get some workspace, put some things in there. Love all that. But for me, I just wanted to keep it basic and simple for me, just to stay focused on what I need to do. Sometimes I love looking at it, but sometimes you're looking like that's a lot on there. But that's just me. Simple, easy, and efficient. Works for me. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you like this video, hit that like button. Doesn't bother, doesn't hurt. It's free. Subscribe is also free. Also share this video if you liked it. Hopefully you can get out to people. Thank you guys for tuning in. Hope you stick around. See you in the next video.